Welcome to this sort of reply video, because this is kind of replying to or reacting or I don't know on a video that spechie? I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. But yeah, cool animated YouTuber stuff. And she made a video. How to be a famous YouTuber. Now this isn't talking about how I'm a famous YouTuber, because I'm not. I'm very objectively not. I have like 2 people who view my videos, so yeah, I don't think that anyone would ever call me a famous YouTuber. But no, it brings up some funny points that I enjoy just talking with myself about, because yes, I'm strange. And that I think might be interesting. And yes, apparently I'm currently in a kind of reacty mood in the last couple months. That's also something I'm sort of going to bring up. So, she brings up a couple points about being a famous YouTuber. But first she mentions that a lot of people want to be famous YouTubers. Now the question here for me is, do I want that? And this is well, the answer is sort of. It's not something I'm aiming for, it's not something that I really want to achieve. But if it would happen to happen, that's a really nice sentence, but yeah, if it would suddenly happen somehow for some dumb reason, I wouldn't say no. It would be cool, because it's something I enjoy doing a lot, so well, not even if I could do it for a full living, if I just could make some money of it, that would be really fucking cool. So no, I'm not aiming to become a famous YouTuber. But if it would happen, I would not close my channel and start a new tiny channel. Would there be people who do that? Could that be a big race to find where he went off to this time? What type of channel he has now? I mean, that could be kind of cool, actually. But no, that's not what I'm doing, it's just... yeah, I don't know. By the way, it's really late, and I'm really tired. Can you tell? Figure out exactly what you want your channel to be, as in one type of content. So, this is not my channel. Because, what's the focus of my channel? I mean, it's mainly games, but there's also sometimes programming and random thoughts and replies to videos and I don't know, weird stuff, just all kind of dumb things that you can imagine. If I would have to put my channel in one box, it would be a gaming channel, but really the focus of my channel is, what really defines my channel is, well, me. And gaming is a large part of my channel because it's a large part of me, it's a large part of what I enjoy doing. Honestly, it's one of my biggest hobbies, alongside making videos, but you can't exactly make videos about making videos, because, well, one, that would get really meta, and I don't know how you would do that. So in this way, I am in no way a famous YouTuber. I'm in no way like a famous YouTuber, because my channel has no focus. Well, I would say that my biggest focus is Bethesda, because that's the thing I am personally most focused on, or Warframe, because that's the game I play most, at least currently, but that's the type of content that's least on my channel, because, well, I'm doing Skyrim, I'm doing that in my Skyrim vs Fallout series, which is just not progressing because I don't have bloody time, and well, I want to play more Dishonored, but well, Dishonored is a game I want to really spend don't want to have to also be completely fucking stressed out about all types of other stuff at the same time. And, well, that's not something I can do, so I'll have to do that in the summer holiday, hopefully. Hopefully I can finish the game then, because I don't want to take 3 bloody years to finish one bloody game. But yeah, figure out exactly what you want your channel to be. I have not figured it out. Well, I have, but it's not this one type of content that would be smart if you want your channel to even grow. Understand the type of content you make will bring in different audiences. So this is something that I do understand. It's also something I really do not care all that much about. I mean, the types of stuff that I upload to my channel, mainly just the Let's Plays, they are all in kind of the similar vein. I mean, they are single player, campaign focused or just story focused Let's Plays with generally stuff to think about. Though I don't select them on having stuff to think about, it's just something that happens, which I'm really happy with, because that kind of brings out the most interesting part about me. But we'll get to that at a later point as well. So yeah, I am, I guess, consistent with the types of Let's Play, but it's not focused on an audience. It's not focusing on getting a specific type of audience. Because that's kind of the next point. Adult teens or kids. And you, quote unquote, need to cater to that. And I made finger quotes while doing that because I have no fucking clue. Because I don't have a face cam, nor do I have a camera set up behind me or above me this time. Because I wasn't in the mood for that. But yeah, you are supposed to make your videos towards a certain kind of people. Because your audience is your brand. What you can, they decide what you can and can't upload. Once you understand who they are, you can figure out what you can and can't get away with. So I kind of do this in a really strange way, and with a specific definition of audience. Because if you define audience as the group of people that enjoys what you are making, then I'm doing this very well. Because the group of people that enjoys me making this stuff is me. Yeah, I make this channel and I'm making this channel mainly for me, because I enjoy making videos. Meaning that, yes, I can upload exactly what I want, because I want to make it. If you want to talk about it for the people that watch it, well, 1, basically nobody watches it, and 2, I don't know what type of people watch my stuff. I mean, I know the 2 main people that watch my stuff, but I don't know exactly what they want from my channel. I mean, I kind of do for those 2, but then again, it's 2 guys. How much can you know an audience if the audience is just 2 guys? I mean, you can kind of actually know them pretty well because they're just 2 guys, and that's within comprehension of actually knowing, but it's not really something. Well, can you really call 2 guys an audience? Kind of, and I mean, I love you guys, but is it really an audience? Don't know. And then the important point, your personality is going to play a big part. And then there are 2 options. You either be fake, or you are yourself. Now, I pretty much suck at acting. I mean, I can kind of do voices, but I can't do as much personalities. I mean, it's always, even when role-playing, which is as much as I can get away from just normal me, it's still just certain parts of me. It's not somebody else. And my personality is incredibly boring. Which also goes along with the next point. Faking a personality works, especially if yours is boring. well, I don't think I can fake it, and my personality is, to most people, incredibly boring. Because, well, it mainly has to do with the type of personality that I have. Just one way of looking at it, at the disc way of looking at types of personality. And the main way to do those are basically what question fits best with you. For instance, an area needs help. Then the questions would be, who needs help? What do we need to do to give help? How are we going to give help? And why do we need to help? I'm in that why category, just on basically every matter. My first question will not be who is going to do something, or what needs doing, or how does it need to be done. My question will always be, why does it need to be done? Now, none of these four groups is better than the other. Some will be perceived as better by some people, but none is objectively better. They all have pros, they all have cons. The problem is that why category, the goal-focused, introverted group, is generally that they are less emotional. They enjoy their thinking. They don't, like I said, they're not emotional. As in, they don't display emotion. As in, they come off as incredibly fucking boring. I am very boring. I'm also very strange, but not in an interesting way, just as in, you really make no fucking sense, do you? Which I don't. But I don't think I'm interesting to listen to. I'm just a guy who overthinks stuff, who thinks too much about stuff that really does not require any bloody thinking. So yeah, I'm boring. So I could fake a personality. I might even make a video doing that at some point. I mean, could be funny. Could be funny to see what it would be like if I faked what I do. But, good god, that would be so... Well, it wouldn't be interesting for me, because... Well, I do this because I enjoy doing it. And if I'm faking it, then what's so enjoyable about it? Doing anything for views will bite you in the ass. This is something that I am currently kind of struggling with. Because... Well, not so much because I will do anything for views, because I won't. But I feel like I'm baiting too much for views at the moment. Because I'm doing these types of reply-y videos. Because honestly, if there's one way I would advise small channels to kind of gain some traction is call out bigger YouTubers. Make replies to them, make sure that your video will be linked to their much more watched video. And I fear that I'm doing that too much right now. I mean, I'm not doing it that much, it's just generally one video every 2 weeks to a month or something. But it's not something I'm terribly comfortable with. Because, I mean, it is still stuff that I make because I want to make it, but it's also just... It also kind of feels like it's clickbaity, which isn't in no way what I do. It's if people watch my videos, I want them to come to my videos because they want to watch my videos, not because I trick them into watching my videos. That's kind of the struggle I have going with, well, doing these types of reply videos. Because, yes, they are... I enjoy making them, but are they not too clickbaity? That's kind of what I'm running into at the moment. Remember, this job isn't easy. I can confirm that. And I make simple content to make. My content is really simple. Just, I want to record something. Alright, I'll play a game for 30 minutes and I'll talk at the same time. Not as easy as it sounds, it's actually really bloody hard to at the same time talk and actually play even somewhat well. Yeah, it only takes 30 minutes for me to record an episode, and then like 5 to 10 minutes to turn that recording into a video, because I have everything set up so I can do everything really quickly. And then render and upload while I'm away from home, so I don't have to spend time on that either, at least not actively. And even then, there goes quite a bit of effort into doing this. For one, I have everything set up so I can do things really quickly. Setting that kind of stuff up also takes time. Especially whenever I start a new Let's Play, I have to make that intro and outro and make some kind of thumbnail, because otherwise it will have a thumbnail probably something like this, or I have no idea how I'm going to make this thumbnail yet, if I'm going to make a thumbnail or if I'm just going to let YouTube decide something, but yeah, there actually goes quite a bit of work into this. Apart from just, well, for me, learning how to talk and record at the same time. How to talk and play games at the same time, because it actually is not as easy. Just go look at some very early videos from some Let's Players, or just from me, although I warn you, I have a horrible mic. But yeah, look at that and you'll see that, yeah, even something as simple as Let's Plays, which I think are pretty simple, even though they do take work, but yeah, they are pretty simple. You need to be practiced to have something to say. And then there are the points she brings up. It brings a lot of hate. Luckily, I managed to avoid this. 2 ways mainly. 1, nobody watches me, so there is nobody to really give me a lot of hate. And 2, I have a really strict policy on my comment section. You can't fling insults that have no merit. Just useless insults, you can fuck right off. Do it multiple times or be really terrible at it, and bye bye, you're banned for life. I have no patience with you. Just fuck off. So that made it very easy to avoid most of the hate, because, well, there's nobody to give me hate, and the few people that did, well, they're not around anymore. And here's another point she brought up. Gaming YouTubers have to force themselves to be funny for 10 minutes to be successful. Well, I guess I won't be successful, because, I mean, sometimes I can make a joke, but yeah, I'm not a funny person, I think. Sometimes I can say funny stuff or something, but really the draw of my videos won't be just, haha, this is funny, but more, here is a guy thinking about stuff. Just, really, if there's any draw to my videos, I think that it's that I try to actually think about stuff. I don't know if it's a good draw, I don't think it is, but yeah, somebody actually thinking about stuff, spending time thinking about stuff, that type of stuff, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's interesting, but then again, it is me, it's who I am. Thinking well about stuff, or at least trying to think well about stuff, it's a large part of my personality, so of course it's what I think is interesting and cool and stuff. And fuck, this audio is going to take so much time cutting out all the pauses, because it's not too bad, and it wouldn't be so bad if it was just during a Let's Play, but I'm going to want to improve this, which is going to be a lot of work. Yeah, this job isn't easy, because, well, there's always going to be editing you want to do. Or, well, if you don't, then people will think that it's really hard to watch or listen, so they won't want to. But her last point is one I would definitely succeed at. remember to do things that make you happy. That's the only reason my channel exists. My channel exists because I like making videos, and, well, uploading gets me out of bed in the morning. That was it for a long time. And now it even gets some fun comments from 2 guys mostly, but from 2 really cool guys, so yeah. So, do I follow the rules of being a famous YouTuber? Not even remotely. Then again, I'm not famous. So, I guess she actually has a good point. And fuck, I'm so bloody tired. So, this has been Phoenix, saying farewell. That was me falling with my head on my desk because I'm feeling too fucking tired. I need a pillow if I want this to work.